If you encounter a celebrity at 1 or 2 in the morning, what would be your reaction? Today's story is told by a netizen. For 13 years, Lao Yi and his friend A Wei have been running a car business together. They often travel between Henan and Anhui. They are very familiar with the road conditions. One night, after midnight, they were rushing home. There were no cars on the national highway at night, so they were driving very fast. It was estimated that they could be back in their city within 40 minutes. But after more than an hour, they were still on that road. At this time, they also realized that something was wrong. They didn't know when the fog had rolled in, and the two men wondered if they had taken the wrong road. The problem was, there was only one main road between the two cities, no forks in the road, let alone for experienced drivers. They shouldn't have gone wrong. The two men continued to discuss and hesitated as they moved forward. The fog gradually grew thicker, and their speed dropped to around 40 miles per hour. About 10 minutes later, they had been quietly watching the highway with no other vehicles in sight. At this point, a large truck quietly approached from the opposite direction. As they got closer, they saw that it was an old-fashioned caravan that had been modified. The body of the car was tightly wrapped in colorful canvas. Strangely, such a large caravan made no sound, no honking, no road noise, not even the sound of the engine. Behind the large truck was another open caravan. It seemed like there was something moving in the shed. The headlights of both vehicles were yellow-orange. Lao Yi and A Wei had seen such old cars when they were children, so their curiosity prompted them to stop. As the colorful caravan approached them, it was only one lane away from them. Due to the fog, they still couldn't see what was sprayed on the body of the car, or what was sprayed on the back of the open caravan. Finally, the caravan from the opposite direction quietly passed by Lao Yi's car. When the two vehicles were parallel, Lao Yi and the others finally saw the content on it. Wow, the two men's scalps tingled, unforgettable for life. On the canvas of this caravan, there was a huge photo of a faded woman's face, which almost occupied the entire body of the car. The woman in the photo was silently smiling at Lao Yi's car. Below the photo was a line of words for Teresa Teng's concert tour. When Lao Yi and A Wei saw the scene at the same time, they shouted "Damn it," and then immediately fell silent. Then the open car slowly came from behind. After seeing the situation on the car, the two men instinctively grabbed each other's arms. In the back of the open caravan, there were 4 girls in green skirts dancing. Standing in the middle was a woman in a red cheongsam and a red feather coat, holding a microphone in one hand, singing with a smile, and also bowing towards Lao Yi's direction, but her eyes obviously were not looking at them. The woman was the woman in the photo. Imagine, at 1 or 2 in the morning, on an empty road, a woman singing and dancing, waving and smiling, but no sound can be heard. And Lao Yi and A Wei, apart from holding each other's hands tightly, really didn't know what else they could do. In the end, the two caravans slowly left until they disappeared. The two men let out a sigh of relief and got back on the road, not daring to speak until the fog cleared and they saw the welcome sign of their city. A Wei was the first to break the silence and said the first words. Was that woman just now Teresa Teng? Lao Yi didn't speak. He opened his phone and searched for photos of Teresa Teng, and the two men looked at them for a while, then fell silent again. But both of them understood in their hearts, yes, the woman in the red cheongsam just now was Teresa Teng. However, his Baidu Baik clearly states that from January 29, 1953, to May 8, 1995, this incident has been nearly 10 years past, but Lao Yi still clearly remembers that scene, the wide road, the orange light, the fog, the silent caravan, the huge photo, and the long-lost famous female singer. There are many interpretations of this story. Of course, the most scientific one is electromagnetic phenomena. Maybe they really went to that place, but that scene was recorded by a special magnetic field and thunderstorm weather. Of course, if that person was Michael Jackson, I should get out of the car and tell him, "Michael, I love you." Well, see you next story.